Welcome, everyone, to the ultimate game in the college football season. Everything has built to this, the battle for the national championship and college football immortality, a moment that every young football player grows up dreaming about. And these two teams have survived the expanded playoff grind. They have battled through a regular season, multiple playoff victories, all sorts of challenges and adversity, and they've arrived at this moment, the battle for that precious trophy. As we'll see the number 11 seed in this playoff, the Michigan Wolverines, taking on another SEC team, the Georgia Bulldogs. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, everything has been building to this. It's time for the national championship. Let's crown a champion. The kickoff team is out there, and you can feel the energy. One game to determine the national championship. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? And here's the handoff. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
And he's brought down after a short gain, does not make the first down yardage. Well, on the opening drive, it's now 3rd and 4. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Dropping back, it's Vasquez. Quarterback escapes the pocket. The sophomore able to get home with the sack.
There are a lot of times when you see a sack like this, you got to give a lot of credit to the coverage downfield. I don't think the quarterback really felt good about anybody being open, so he held the ball just a little bit too long and allows the defense to come up with the first sack of the game.
Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. Can they catch him? Touchdown, Michigan. He just sprints into the end zone. That could be a moment we never forget. A punt return to the house in a championship game.
Man, we've been calling national championship games forever. How often do you see a return like this taken all the way back for a touchdown? You talk about a game-changing opportunity for this team. We'll see if they can finish this game off after that.
BAT is good. They jump in front, 7-0. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. This group is coming off a quick 3-and-out. Can they put something together in this route? He's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Chris, I don't know if it's the hype of the national championship, the timing between the quarterback and his receivers, but they have not been able to get anything going at all here in the first half. And the problem is they're already down in this game. They've got to put the ball through the air and start hitting some passes, or there's no chance they come back and have a chance to win.
They'll bring him down, but the spin cycle put on that defender, my goodness.
Boy, great patience and acceleration to be able to pick up this first down by this back from Georgia. You think of Georgia backs, you think about Herschel Walker right away, right? Sonny Michel, Todd Gurley, Nick Chubb, Noshawn Marino. I mean, the list goes on and on of great Georgia backs.
Georgia getting set with a 1st and 10 now. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has a handoff. They make the tackle, but that's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 34.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
They're going to run it here. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill curve.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Back to pass. It's Vasquez. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
Chris, I love the versatility of this running back. We're seeing what he can do on full display on this drive. He's been running the football very well. This time they get him the ball out of the backfield, catching it, and he gets another positive gain.
Got him for a sack. A big play made them one of the senior leaders of this defense. The Bulldogs come to the line in a hurry-up. Movement here from the tight end. 4th down. He's throwing for it. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. In the clear at the 25. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the first down marker is, picking up the first down.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Well, that was that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
Well, I always want to see quarterbacks try to pick up some additional yards. They're just not worth it when you take shots like that. Quarterbacks have got to stay in the game and stay on the field. He's got to be careful out there.
So here we go. 3rd down in the red zone. The kind of play that decides football games. Scanning the field. It's Vasquez. Receiver makes the grab, and he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Dogs. Going to get set now to try the PAT. And he knocks it right through. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. He decides to keep it here. And he's got it already past the first down marker. Tackle made after a solid gain. He'll spot the ball at the 34.
Man, is he pretty to watch run this option. He is so dangerous with the threat to run or to throw. This time he keeps it himself, and you can see how much ground he eats up with that kind of speed.
And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
2nd down after that previous play. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. He's moving out of the pocket now. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Well, sometimes an answer for an offensive coordinator against a good pass rush is to move the launching point. Move the quarterback from one spot to another to affect the rhythm of the pass rush. That's not having any kind of impact at all on this defense. They're getting after this quarterback no matter where he is. They do a good job of it right here.
He pulls it in for a big gain. Tackled across midfield at the 48, good enough for a first down. And the Wolverines look to keep this drive moving. Takes the ball and heads to the left side. Defense makes the tackle with the clock running. That'll probably be the final play of this first quarter. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Looking to pass. It's Daniels. The pocket. Nowhere to go. The ball knocked loose. They scoop up the ball. It's still a live play.
The offensive staff just took a collective sigh of relief. But I'd still anticipate that someone's going to pull that ball carrier aside, give him a couple of choice words on the importance of ball security.
Defense looking for back-to-back sacks. Third down now. And he drops back in the gun. He'll take a deep shot here. Catch made down inside the 25. Touchdown, Wolverines. No chance to catch him.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Kick bounces out of the back to the end zone for a touchback. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. On that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the ground game. Let's see if that formula works again. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Oh, a sack. The senior on this defense making a big play.
I can't believe the amount of pressure this defense is getting on this quarterback. Sack after sack. Boy, you got to think about changing things up. The snap count, the scheme, anything at all to help this offensive line. They're overmatched so far in this game.
Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Looking to throw it on third and very long. Lets it go quickly. He's got an open man downfield, and it's caught. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball under the 36.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on third down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
Now it's second down here. A shotgun run call. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
Well, they get stuffed at the line of scrimmage here. That's going to bring up a third down play for this offense. And, hey, I know it's the first half, but with the way this defense is playing and the fact that they have a nice lead.
And now the ball comes out. A disastrous play from the start. Offense with a crucial fumble recovery.
Well, the offense catches a break here. Lucky to jump on the ball after coughing it up. He's lucky that his other teammates had some good awareness.
The Dogs will bring their punt team onto the field. Remember, his first attempt was returned for a touchdown. Returner tackle right there. That's where they'll start the drive. And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Boy, the quarterback does everything right except pitch the football. The defensive end's going to take him, which is great. That's what you want. But you got to get that ball out quicker to not allow that defensive end to make that play.
Receiver makes the catch, and they bring him down. That's a very solid gain, but still well short of the marker.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
And the clock stops now for the 2-minute warning. A chance to strategize here before we reach halftime. Third down play for this offense. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. And they'll stop him just short of the marker. Good effort, but the defense holds. Now it's 4th down.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
Makes the catch, and that is enough for a 1st down. They've got him, but they convert on 3rd down, and the drive keeps going.
Well, that's another huge gain for this guy. And I tell you what they're doing a good job of is moving him around. He's not aligning just in one spot where the defense has an idea of where he is to try to take him out of the game. They've moved him around, given him a chance to get some one-on-one matchups. And boy, is he taking advantage of that here in the first half of the national title.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. And looking for a big play here. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Well, the offense coordinator with the right call, trying to take a shot there, but just poor execution. They couldn't come up with a big play. Let's see if the coach tries it again later, or maybe in the second half.
This time, a completion.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards. I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
He's running out of time here, but they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up 4th down.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points, but they could have more. You've got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
The offense already has one 4th down conversion. Can they do it for a 2nd time? To the air, it's Daniels. Quick throw over the middle. And it's broken up nicely. A defensive stop and a turnover on downs.
Chris, what a great job here by this defense on this 4th down play. They knew exactly where to come up with that stop to get the turnover on downs, and they did it.
And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Looking to set up a screen pass here. If they want to cut into this lead before halftime, they have to work quickly now. They'll make the tackle, but it's enough for a 1st down. Good call in this screen play. 1st down play call. How aggressive will it be? Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Trying to extend the play. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
That's what I love about this guy. Just getting good positive yards here and continue to just keep this drive alive.
Game set. Here's 2nd down. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Lets it go. He pulls in the catch. He's brought down at the 6. The offense will have 1st and goal right there.
Boy, a great job of coming up with a huge play by this offense. A nice pass by the quarterback. And you look at the time here before we get to the half. They got a real shot here to put a touchdown up on the board.
Paddling down near the goal line, but loses the football. Looks like the defense has it.
Man, that one hurts. Especially as you're trying to close the gap just before halftime.
So it's 1st and 10 inside the 5. How does the coaching staff play this? Do they run the ball to get some breathing room, or will they trust the QB and be more aggressive here? So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. Just time enough for one more play in the half. Backed up at the 1, he's going to throw it. Airing this one out toward the sideline. He's got it down the left sideline for a huge gain. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And the Bulldogs will kick it off to begin the second half. Trying to make a play from deep in his end zone. And he's brought down to the 27-yard line. He's in return. And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. First play of the second half, they keep it on the ground. They bring it down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
Well, here's the first play to start this second half, and it's really more of the same of what we saw in the first half. really no need to make drastic changes. What you were doing in that first half gave you the lead. Just keep working on it.
Running game is working. They'll stick with it on first down. Tackle up near midfield at the 48.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice gain.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. There's the handoff. Runs right over the defender. They get him down, but the junior with an excellent run there. If this offense continues to roll, we wondered would this defense come up with some answers at halftime. Not on that play.
Now they've tried to make every adjustment they can. This offense has been very impressive with the way they're able to keep this ball on the ground, churning out big yards. I think they're gaining more confidence, really, as this game goes on. Oh, that's a play you dream about as a defender. He gets penetration and times that hit up perfectly in the backfield.
And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a designed run. Ball is free in the backfield. It's a turnover.
Chris, I cannot believe that he put the ball on the ground, working with the lead in the national title. You just know the head coach and the offensive coordinator told the offense before they ran onto the field, guys, hold on to the ball. The only way they get back into it is if we turn it over. It's exactly what they've done, and now your opponent has an opportunity to cut into this lead.
First and 10 half the offense. Looking for a gap. It's ETN. It's a 2-yard gain. Second and 8.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
To the air. It's Vasquez. And it's the senior getting home with the sack. Dogs will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. And he's got it. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
He's got some room. Can he get there? He'll make it into the end zone. Touchdown, Bulldogs. Now the all-important extra point. The PAT is up and good, so we're tied up here in the third quarter. Getting set to kick the ball off now. Was he on the end line? Apparently not. He's bringing it out. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. Can he make it? They can't catch him. Touchdown. You talk about an unforgettable moment for that guy. A kick return for a touchdown in the championship game.
Chris, I didn't know if he had the speed to be able to take it all the way back to the end zone. Initially had some good blocks to spring him free, and then was just outrunning some angles that some of the kickoff coverage team had. Nice play.
Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. And he's going to float this one to the right side. Oh, that one's picked off.
Just a great job of anticipating that and coming up with a big interception by this defense. Because they have this lead, they've really forced this offense to become one-dimensional. They're expecting the ball to be into the air. The defensive backs have their eyes on the ball, and they're able to capitalize with a big pick here in the national title.
He shreds the tackle. Really solid first down gain. He's just short of the marker, so maybe a chance here to take a downfield shot.
That's another accurate throw by this quarterback. And Chris, when we did our prep to get ready for the national championship, we all knew that this quarterback potentially could have a big day. But I didn't expect him to get into this kind of zone. This guy cannot miss.
Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. Finds Finally brought down to the 20-yard line. A huge gain puts him in great scoring position. The Wolverines looking to take advantage of the red zone trip here.
And that is a running back's dream. I don't think the guy got touched until he got taken to the ground. It's just excellent blocking. There's nobody he had to make miss or use his stiff arm. Just a lot of open field.
So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. We'll try to run it with the option. Quarterback keeps the football. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
That's a good call on the option, but the quarterback doesn't execute that well. I don't know if he was fooled by the way that defensive end slow played it or not, but the end deserves a lot of credit for coming up with a great tackle.
Crucial third down play right here. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. They don't convert. In fact, he's tackled for a loss on that third down play.
I'll tell you what, man, this defensive speed is electric. Great job of running to the football. Nowhere to go at all after that throw.
And the field goal is good. And they add to their lead.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. Remember, the last possession ended quickly. An interception on the first play. Let's see if they can do it. They've got him. Defense comes up with a sack. So behind the 6, second and long from their 14. Gonna run it. It's ETN. Quick spin on the run. Solid tackle, able to get him down. Third down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. The offense with some pre-snap motion. To throw, it's Vasquez. But it's incomplete, and that will now bring up fourth down.
How about the call here? They call it the screen on third down and short. You don't see that called very often. They're not able to even complete the pass, so no chance at a conversion. So we got fourth and short.
They've already converted once on fourth down this game. Let's see if they can make it 2 for 2. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. And he's brought down. A sack will end this drive. Huge play here by the defense.
Chris, I understand being down a couple scores, it's fourth down, you've got good field position. Hey, let's keep this drive alive. I understand why you go for it. Unfortunately, not able to execute it. This could cost him the ball game.
Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2. As we head to the final quarter of this showdown, we're going to find out who can really make the plays when it counts the most. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Here comes a handoff. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain.
Well, how fitting for him to get another nice carry here, because it's been that kind of game in the national title. We knew coming in that he was going to be showcased. I didn't think he would have this kind of performance on this big of a stage, but he has, and a big reason why they're going to win this national title.
A gain sets up a third down play. Quick pass, the catch is made. They go backwards on that third down completion. Sets up a fourth down.
Well, obviously, you're going to throw the football on third down. Man, they complete that pass and lose yardage to set up this big fourth down.
They will go for it again here on fourth down. They are 1 for 2 so far today. Back to throw. It's Daniels. Oh, and it's incomplete, and the drive ends right there.
Wow, Chris, I don't know. You've got control of this game, and you go for it here? A little bit confusing. Why even allow your opponent any chance of anything? Finish out the win and just punt it away.
Fighting him off. Did well to avoid a loss there, but it's no gain on the play.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and the run fits on that play.
offense getting set. Second down play here. Running out of time in the pocket. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
How about this by the quarterback? He takes a negative play and turns it into positive yards and slides down before taking a big shot. It's an excellent job of getting down to avoid that big hit.
Trying to create outside the pocket now. And now trapped behind the line. It'll be a short loss. The offense stays on the field down multiple possessions. Easy choice. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. And it's incomplete to end the drive. A turnover on downs. We're in the late stages of this game.
Well, I don't blame the offensive coordinator here. It's the right thing to do down a couple scores. They just didn't execute.
And the Michigan offense back out on the field. Last possession, they were stopped on fourth down, but it didn't cost them anything. And they put together something here. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for.
Just a tremendous play here by the corner. Yeah, the offense does complete the pass, but the corner comes up, makes a nice form tackle while driving that offensive player back in the process.
Second down play coming up for this offense. And the quarterback keeps it here. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
When the linebackers and really the quarterback and the defense on this play diagnosed that read quickly and executed it flawlessly. He just flew in and blew up the option play for a loss.
And that's the 2-minute warning. This offense looking to run out the clock and secure an impressive win here today. The offense was given a short field. Now can the defense come up with a huge stop here on third down? Bringing pressure. Cannot escape, and down he goes. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. So on fourth down, out trots the place kicker in a very big spot here. And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick. And that will extend their lead even further. They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. The last possession, they came up empty, went for it on fourth down in their end and got stopped. That's reeled in. It's Wilson. They bring him down after a short gain there. They'll throw him to the line here with the clock running. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down. And you set it down to the offense. 1st and 10. Looking to pass. It's Rashada. What a catch. Heads up off the deflection. And he's marked out of bounds after an excellent game, but there is a flag on the field. This one might be coming back. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. He's moving out of the pocket. And it's incomplete on the throwaway. Didn't find anybody open. Brings up a second down now.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down. The Dogs looking to run some tempo here. Looking to throw again. Pressure is coming. And he's brought down. Offense going backwards with the sack.
Well, here we are in the national championship, and you always talk about offense. And it is. It's become an offensive game. But how fitting to see this defense. This team has a nice lead, and a large portion of that has to do with the way they've been able to get after this quarterback.
Just trucks through the defender. And a big game before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Well, this offense has a long way to be able to get back and potentially win this game, but they're doing the right things, managing the clock, picking up good yards, and getting out of bounds.
Georgia setting up with a 1st and 10 now. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. And it's incomplete. He dropped the first down pass over the middle.
I really thought that this matchup between this quarterback and his receivers going up against this defense in the national title would have been must-see TV. But, man, this defense, they have won that battle the entire game, and they enjoy a nice lead because of that.
Looking for the wideout. Makes the catch. Can he get in? He's tackled right after the catch, but the offense really threatened 1st and goal for 5. Dropping back. It's Rashada. Defense is coming after him. They pressure him and sack him when he tackled inside the 10. And the offense will wisely spend a timeout after the play. Clock management is going to be very important here in the final minutes. So from the 9-yard line, it's 2nd and goal. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Pass rush closing in. And the pass rush has got him again. Back-to-back sacks. The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. On the run here. Lets it go. That's reeled in. It's Bond. And he will score. Touchdown, Georgia.
Well, hold on now, Chris. We're under 2 minutes to go, and these guys will not go away. They hit this extra point. You cover an onside kick. You never know.
Automatic in the PAT. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. The defense calls time here with 23 seconds left. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. And the receiving team makes the recovery. The hands team does its job perfectly. And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. Can they play keep away here? Just protect this lead in the final 2 minutes. Lets it fly to the wideout. Downfield shot, balls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between a quarterback and a receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball. And eventually, that's going to cost you.
And now a timeout is taken by the defense with 11 seconds remaining. Solid gain in the running play. 3rd down now. They're going to run the option. He'll toss it to the back. Oh, what a move. And they bring him down, but not before he picks up the first. Good execution on the option. And that'll do it. We have a national champion.